Welcome to another edition of Motivational Sundays with Kevin and Friends. This show was originally created from one of the more than 300 motivational quotes I created for the contents of my book. It's from the more than 40 years of studying human behavior. I was always curious and wondered how the same quote landed on other people. Were there words that just lay there on the page, or were there a conversation worth being talked about? We meet every Sunday at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hi, I'm Kevin McLemore. I am your show host. I am joined with my co-host, Andrea Lyman, actress, entrepreneur, extraordinary person. I'm also joined with Denise Lopes, DL. She is an educator up on the East Coast and Boston area. She is also an entrepreneur and a poet, as we know it. And she's got a new book that she's working on. We'll talk about that maybe later on, catch up on there. And our other actor, Naheem Garcia. That man, I'm telling you, you look at Sandra Bullock, you look at Denzel Washington, you look at some of the most prolific actors out there. Naheem shows up. I mean, he don't photobomb. He comes in with a couple of words, and he is great. If you get a chance to get to the Boston area and see the Martin Luther King exhibit, Naheem is the voice on that tour. So with my famous friends, I thank everyone. And I thank to my listeners, this is an episode brought to you by RMK Productions and the 10 United Podcast Network. This space is designed not to make you comfortable, but to encourage you, to inspire you, to educate you, and create a framework just to make you think. And today, Denise was nice enough to bring us the quote by Anatole Francis, I think that's his last name. But the quote today is, to accomplish great things, we must not only act, but also dream, not only plan, but also believe. So I know this quote is personal to you, Denise. Tell us about it. How does this quote land on you?
This quote, I like it. I look at it a lot. You have to act on your dreams. Like, you have to plan stuff. I like to plan, and if you have a vision, you need to work on it and make it come reality. Because if you just have it, it's not gonna happen. And you need to have to believe in yourself and ask people for help too. Because sometimes you have a dream you think you're gonna accomplish by yourself. You don't want to tell anyone. It's good to tell someone, a group of people that believe in you more than you believe in yourself. When sometimes you think you're not doing great, and you see people are watching, everybody's watching. So you need to believe in yourself, you need to act on it and have a plan.
All right. You hear me, listeners. You need to act on it and come up with a plan. I know as a actor that it is a very lonely space, and a lot of times you're out there when people hear that you're an actor, they automatically assume that you got a little clipboard and ready to take someone's order in hand. They don't know that to live that dream is a wonderful space to be in. So Naheem, this quote, to accomplish great things, you must not only act, but also dream, not only plan, but you also have to believe. How does this quote land on you as a aspiring actor, working actor, and as a human being?
One of the tools that an actor has is his imagination. You got the body, voice, and imagination. And your imagination is important. That's the dream. You got to keep the imagination going. And you also got to have a good, strong support network. I have the luxury of every Wednesday morning meeting with two incredible people that remind me why we continue to do the work that we do and work it out. And they also, just like a village, you got to have a village to help make your dream happen and come true. So yeah, put some work in, and it's going to get dark. It's going to get lonely. I mean, I had a wonderful time with my brother Dave yesterday doing this incredible historic show. And when I left this high, it was just, you're right, it felt very lonely. But that doesn't change the fact that a beautiful dream happened. So put your work in. Don't worry about who's sitting next to you. Just know that your people are with you in spirit, and work. And don't give up, because it's going to get very lonely, very sad, very dry. sometimes very broke, but if you continue to water the seed, it will grow.
And to our listeners, you have to water, fertilize, and attend to get anything to grow. It needs attention. Your dreams need constant attention. Andrea, working actress, working Black actress. The world is a challenge, but not only Black men in this business, but it's more so difficult for a Black woman in this business, looking at this dream. To accomplish great things, which you have, we must not only act, but we also dream, not only plan, but also believe. What is your perception or interpretation of this quote, and how does it land on you this morning?
Well, it lands on me thinking that those four parts working together, because often you're like missing one of the four. And I'm thinking like with the dream and believe part, boy, Naheem is definitely an inspiration on that. You know, you see what he's doing and you think, wow, okay, this is possible. And I know how hard he acts and plans. I mean, that's just there. And if you ever have a conversation with him, you just see the foundation is so strong. And for me, like we do all these self-tape auditions, and recently I had like a bunch to do, and I had only a short amount of time to do it because of they came when I was really busy. And when I think about it, the act was there, the dream was there, the plan was there. And when I think about it later, it's like, I don't know if the believe was all the way there. You know, when I think about it, like, yeah, I want to book one of them. I don't know if I believe I will, because after a certain amount of time that you're not getting certain things. So I'm glad I got the audition and everything. So I'm at that point on certain level of films. If I get an audition, I'm happy, like I got called, but I need to believe more that I will book the role. And then there's another level where I do tend to book, and that's great. But if they like me on the one level, why do I think I'm not booking on the other? I mean, sure, it's about who you are and all of that kind of stuff, but it's the four things coming together. And one or the other is slipping out for different people, but to put them all together is, I think that's the key. That's the key. And I think it's also, sometimes if I put somebody like say Naheem in my head, then I might be able to think, well, why can't I be at this level? Why can't I book this? You know, sure. You know, I do all the work and the dream and the plan, but let's put the believe in there. I see what he's doing. Why can't I?
Believe she's working too. Don't sleep. She's working too. Working more than me.
I know you guys are wonderful people, and for our listeners to be part of this space, to be with great people on a Sunday morning in a creative space, and to say, well, you know, you guys are flying without a parachute. You guys are jumping off tall buildings without a trampoline. You know, my dad said at one time with the 13 of us, he says, you know, I can take all my kids and tell them to go run to an edge of a cliff at full speed. And he said every last one of them would stop, except for Kevin. Kevin would jump, knowing that he would land on his feet. You know, being fearless. And it never dawned on me until, Denise sent me this quote, exactly what people were saying when I was a child. They said, you had greatness within you. We got to go out and get the world ready for you, which is the title of my next book, Got to Get the World Ready for You, dedicated to my sister that passed away. But my sister woke up every single morning and she went to church. She went to church at Walmart. You know, she took church to Walmart, educating young people about having their faith, having their dreams come true. Denzel Washington said, you know, without dreams, you have no goals. And without goals, your dreams die.
Mhm.
And that supports that action. Every single morning we get up, either we kind of meander through life, or we go through with a purpose. You look at the fact that by the time you get to a audition, someone has created a copy or created a screenplay. That means that you are the next layer to someone else's dream.
Mm.
When someone turns the book to Denise's next book, or the book that she's already wrote, and she starts to read her poetry, believe it or not, that action is Denise's dream coming alive. And then when someone repeats a quote from that book, or like the quotes we have here, not only does that plan take effect, but also the belief in that person that created it, the originator, just like God, our Father, created all that we have. When you believe and you have your faith, then all four of those principles apply: the act, the dream, the plan, and your faith. In order to have anything to be complete, it's everything in life has to run full circle. Andrea was talking about, she has a friend that has been on this planet for 112 years old.
Wow.
And I can't wait to talk to that person to get some of that wisdom, get some of that humor. And so to our listeners, write this quote down: to accomplish great things, you must not only act, but you also dream. Not only plan, but you also have to believe. And I will say to you, do difficult things, and they may not come easy, and they may seem small, but in the event that you're challenged, do something small and make them great.
Mm.
There you go. So I want to thank you guys for bringing all the wisdom, the love, the joy on this Sunday morning of Motivational Kevins with Friends. Love you guys. Love you guys. So let's go ahead and this is a great week for me, because I'm coming to Beantown, coming to meet all these wonderful people. Remember when we first started, I said, I can't wait till we're in the same space. One day we're all going to get together. And I said, this year we're going to make it happen. The dream is alive. It's going to happen on the 22nd of this month of April, 2023. We are going to be in the same space. I'm lucky enough to have a screenplay that I've written, to have talented actors like Naheem, Andrea, and Denise to be able to read my words. And I'm going to sit back and just let it ride. I'm going to enjoy. All right. So I can't wait. And to our listeners, we'll catch you up the next time we do Motivational Sundays with Kevin and Friends. So let me round this up and let me get my friends on back to their Sunday to be with their family and friends. Let's catch up. Andrea, what have you been up to?
Well, visiting the 112-year-old woman yesterday. That was fun.
Wow.
It's been family stuff. My cousin came visiting. My aunt is here. She's 88. My cousin, who's also an actor, came yesterday and is here for the weekend. So today we're gonna see how we can go around Boston because of the marathon weekend. So I don't know how that's gonna be, but we're gonna tour around a little bit. I was surprised. She wanted to see Fenway Park. That's not what I would have thought. And of course, we'll try and see if we can get to the Embrace, but I don't know with
everything happening. She's 112.
Yes.
That is, as far as I know, that's the oldest person in the world.
No, I think like in France they have like super old, but and I think she's either the oldest or the second oldest in Massachusetts.
I'm saying 112. I've heard of 105, but 112?
Mhm.
And very conscious and cognitive and all that?
Oh, yes.
What?
Because I love it when she and the 90-year-olds and stuff do what I call high school, where they're gossiping.
Wow.
That's why I said she's got to be on the podcast. I can't wait to see where she's at.
Wow. I'm blown away by 112.
Yes. And I want to say this to everyone in Boston: be strong. To have some idiot try to just destroy an event. And I'm going to tell all you idiots that are trying to destroy someone's dreams, you can't do it. You can't.
It won't stop.
You
We're
can't.
10 years Boston strong.
You can't do it. Okay.
Yesterday was 10 years to the date.
Good is always going to triumph over bad. So if you're one of those idiots that have deviant thoughts, chill just a little bit. Just chill. It ain't worth it. Denise, Boston Strong. What's up with you? I know your book is coming out, and
Yeah, my book is coming out.
She's got an event April 15th, I believe.
let's talk
Yeah, I
about.
had it yesterday.
Yeah, it was
I was
yesterday.
the host. It was fun. Everybody said I did well. I was nervous at first. That's why I had to do my hair because I was dancing. If I had it out, I would put it up. It would be like people would be
Right.
scared. So I just so I had that's why my voice is like this. I came home like 4 a.m. So I'm like, do I have to get up? And I'm like, I have to get up this morning. So it went well. It was fun. And I'm on vacation this week, so I'm gonna relax and get ready to meet you guys on Saturday. I'm gonna work on my book. I just need some finished touch. I want it to be out in May for my birthday, May 6th. So that's my goal. That's my
My,
plan, and
my
I
youngest
believe it's
daughter's
gonna
May 5th.
happen.
That's your plan.
Yeah.
And Denise, I hate putting the pressure on you, but I know since you did that, and I will say this to anyone, is that if you have a dream or a goal in mind, you tell someone that's going to keep you accountable. Someone that believes in you, that supports you, that's going to keep you accountable, because sometimes, even the most creative person shows up as a normal person and has to be reminded that they have a goal. I'm doing the same thing. I have a guy every single day that says, when is your book going to be done? Are you still doing the artwork? I've got 8 drawings out of 23. And, I don't see the finish line yet, but, my goal is the end of the month. So Denise, I know I'm putting pressure on you. Please return the favor by the end of the month if I had not reached my goal. Naheem, my brother, I love you. I want to tell you that thank you for comforting me in difficult times as being a man. We always don't have these conversations in public as men, but you allow me as a man to be vulnerable with my emotions. So I thank you. So what's up with you?
Nothing. We had a great time yesterday at the Department of Peace celebration award ceremony. My brother and one of the 3, because the AF, there's the 3, and one of the 3 wasn't there, but I know she's out as a 112-year-old person that she had to deal with. And I'm talking about Andrea, because the 3 is Dave, Andrea, myself, and which is what a wonderful. I was just telling them when I talked to them, what a wonderful, wonderful group. I never thought that we would embrace each other the way we did, and so it's just wonderful to have that kind of resource and support, because your dreams don't come true by themselves. You got to have your people with you, and I got my people with me. I was so proud of Dave. He produced this incredible event, and I didn't see it coming. I thought it was just some boom, and it was. And Andrea, we were missing you, because when we took our picture, you said we're missing one of the 3. But yeah, that's happening. The connector's happening. There's a lot. There's a lot going on, but at the same time, sometimes you feel like there's so much going on, and then you feel like there's so much going on, but nothing's happening, right? But there is. I'm looking at all of you, and I to get up in the morning, because everybody looks tired. That's a good sign. Not tired because you beat, but you look tired because you're putting in work. So I'm not going to stay long. I just wanted to say thank you. I'm just keeping up with what I keep up, and thanking God for the opportunity to do it and to receive some wages for it. And no, I haven't booked like Andrea. I haven't booked anything. I'm auditioning. And tell you the truth, she loves self-tape. I hate self-tapes. I don't like it. I like walking into the studio with somebody who's been going back and forth with actors all day, do my piece and leave. I don't know, because I get caught in that rabbit hole. And you go down, and I don't like, and I'm critical. I don't think I'm the best actor anyway. So I don't like, oh God, I'm faking it. But like I said, I got good people in my circle. So every now and then my sister will help me, or my brother. I don't call Dave all the time, because a lot of times we're probably going for the same part, and I think it's kind of rough too. I don't want to audition the opposite of you. I'm proud that you got it, but then I'll be mad because I didn't get a part. So, so it's like not mad, but it's like I don't like putting people in that position. So I always have Andrea. I didn't bother her this last time because I was at school with teachers and students. I'm tired, so I don't know how to stop talking, and I got a 10:30 appointment.
All right, we're gonna get off real soon, but I tell you, I have a premonition. I'm gonna see one of the three of you, if not all three of you, on stage receiving an award in the next 18 months. I can almost tell you, I'm telling you.
Wow.
Awesome. Yay.
like
Yesterday I
that
got an
one.
award too, and I was like, whoa. Yeah, they
Pour
gave
some
me an
water on
award.
that.
It was a surprise. I didn't even know
All right.
at
Pour
the
some water.
gala.
Pour some water on that one and let it grow.
Yep. So with that said, to our audience, I want to thank you for tuning in and following us and subscribing. And if you're new to this space, go to RMK Productions and Network on a YouTube page. Please like, follow, subscribe, write a comment. We'd like to hear what you have to say. And if you want to join the group, the link is on my Facebook page, and it's Kevin McLemore, McLemore. If you'd like to, more information, go info@rmkproductions.org to reach us. And I just want to thank you. We meet every Sunday at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And like based on our interpretation and perspectives, we toss off out a quote. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Motivational Sundays with Kevin and Friends. And as my grandfather would always say, when you get to a point and you can help someone else, it is your duty to do so. Reach one, teach one, and we'll fade to black and we're out. Thank you, everyone.
Mm.